Every week, modern businesses lose thousands of hours to a massive, hidden operational leak known as the 40% time tax. This tax is paid in increments of friction, manually syncing calendars, sorting chaotic inboxes, and copying data between platforms just to maintain basic records. While these tasks are often dismissed as the boring realities of office work, they actually represent a severe structural failure in workflow architecture. The root of the issue is data entropy. Businesses constantly receive unstructured, disorganized inputs from the outside world: emails, PDFs, and inbound client requests. Without automated pipelines to process those inputs, companies force human workers to act as slow, manual data routers, translating and moving information entirely by hand. This manual routing exacts a heavy toll. Constantly switching contexts between unstructured external inputs and structured internal databases destroys cognitive focus. Modern enterprise systems can bypass this human layer. Through targeted micro-automation, the need for manual data translation can be designed out of the system. This is the architectural framework we build at Zev IQ AI. We design systems that execute these data conversions in the background. By deploying this framework, companies reclaim hundreds of hours. Time previously spent on data routing is redirected toward high-level cognitive work. Administrative busywork is a data routing inefficiency. Like any systems problem, it can be solved through applied engineering. Look closely at asynchronous communication. A high-volume inbox is a chaotic environment where urgent requests are buried under routine updates. Take the process of scheduling a meeting. Two parties bounce emails back and forth, cross-referencing static calendars to negotiate a single mutual availability. This visualization demonstrates how modern scheduling algorithms bypass this friction. Instead of manual negotiation, they run state matching operations to find alignment instantly. As the grid expands, the algorithm pulls availability from external calendars, calculates across time zones, and locks in a confirmed slot in milliseconds. This same algorithmic precision applies to the broader inbox triage problem, managing the daily influx of newsletters, cold pitches, and client requests. An algorithmic filter operates as a frontline defense. It intercepts and parses raw incoming data before it ever reaches the human operator. During the parsing process, the AI scans incoming text for specific priority keywords, isolating high-value client vectors from the surrounding noise. Low-priority unstructured data is automatically segmented and routed directly to archive or digest folders. When the AI model flags an urgent client issue, it triggers an immediate escalation protocol, pushing the critical message to the top of the queue. The triage loop completes with generative action. The system pre-generates draft replies that are contextually mapped to the extracted data from the incoming email. All of these categorizations, routing decisions, and draft generations occur asynchronously. The computational work is finished before the operator even logs on. Achieving a zero-click workflow is a mathematical output, the direct result of prioritizing background algorithmic filters over manual human triage. The next structural bottleneck is data debt. This is the operational sinkhole created by manually extracting text from flat files, like standard PDFs. Historically, standard optical character recognition failed to solve this. Older OCR systems relied on rigid templates, failing the moment a sender changed their invoice layout. Modern large language models and document processing AI function as dynamic parsing engines. They possess a deep contextual understanding of the information they analyze. This visualization shows how a dynamic engine approaches a static document. It ignores visual formatting, isolating names, numbers, and line items into targeted data blocks. Once captured from the static artifact, they are extracted and mapped directly to corresponding fields in the database. This creates an instantaneous translation. Unstructured external forms become clean, actionable internal database entries without a single manual keystroke. Algorithmic parsing executes this extraction in fractions of a second. Human transcription, by contrast, is slow and introduces a high baseline rate of typographical errors. Because the extraction is automated, the direct database injection maintains structural integrity across the business's entire back-end architecture. This eradication of data debt functions silently. It runs continuously in the background of everyday operations. This automated pipeline eliminates the cognitive load and transcription fatigue that typically degrades workforce performance. A business operating with clean, instant data routing executes decisions faster and with higher accuracy than one relying on manual entry. Data debt is eliminated by deploying AI as a strict parsing engine, ensuring that back-end databases are updated with absolute fidelity. A persistent misconception in professional environments is the belief that simply buying a standalone AI tool will solve administrative bloat. Disconnected, off-the-shelf tools quickly hit a functional ceiling when deployed in complex enterprise environments. This creates the integration gap. It is the failure point where one automated system cannot communicate with another, requiring a human to step in and bridge the divide. To achieve operational scale, businesses must utilize middleware orchestration to connect these isolated systems. This diagram represents Zev IQ AI's core methodology. We construct a custom integration layer linking platforms like N8N, Zapier, and Power Automate. This foundation routes data to complex LMS and EMS portals, bound by custom scripts into an unbroken loop of automated transfer. This custom architecture manages entire workflows, complex scheduling dependencies, and secure data transfers across the software ecosystem. In a properly orchestrated system, an event generated in an LMS portal instantly triggers the required update in an EMS database, entirely without human intervention. Custom integrations allow businesses to maintain their legacy processes while executing them at a radically upgraded speed. This unified framework consolidates fragmented software subscriptions into a singular, high-efficiency operational machine. Custom scripting provides a durability that brittle, out-of-the-box templates simply cannot offer when scaling operations. The Zev IQ AI approach prioritizes bespoke back-end engineering over surface-level software-as-a-service patching. Scalable micro-automation is only achieved when disparate tools are bound together by a robust, custom-engineered middleware layer. Manual administrative overhead remains the primary structural barrier limiting business growth today. Removing human operators from the unstructured to structured data pipeline reclaims cognitive bandwidth for the entire organization. When teams are freed from manual data routing tasks, they focus entirely on high-level generative strategy, creating an operational compounding effect. Zev IQ AI's custom integration service provides the technical foundation necessary to achieve this level of operational compounding. Evaluate your own internal operational loops to identify the exact points in your workflow that are still plagued by manual data routing. To begin dismantling your time tax, visit zeviqai.co.uk. Book your free automation audit with us to uncover the specific custom scripting opportunities within your workspace. Smart, custom-engineered systems are the singular prerequisite for scalable business operations.